Disclaimer: this is an imaginary story. Please don't relate it with any idol or any other person. It's nothing related to anyone's life. It's pure work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental. Whatever pics are shown in this story, they all have been taken from Google and Pinterest. The credit for them goes to their real owner. Storyline and voice are mine, so please don't copy that. In the grand mansion of the ruthless mafia king, silence was often unshielded. But that day, silence shattered. 4 years old little boy had overheard the cruel whispers of the servants, words that pierced deeper than any wound. Servant 1, while cleaning the floor. Don't you think this much servants just for a little boy is too much? Servant 2, but the owner of this house is rich. Servant 1, by the way, why did this boy always laying on the bed? Is he this much weak? I never saw him smiling and talking all the time. He's just laying and looking here and there. Servant 2, he is disabled. He can't walk. Servant 1, oh, poor boy. But how did it happen? Where is his mom? She must be feeling so sad. Servant 2, I don't know more, but I heard from old staff that his mom left him and didn't even see his face because of his disability. Servant 1, really? How could she do this? Servant 2, think practically. It's not easy to take care of his type of boy. She has her own life too. And this boy isn't this much innocent. He always throws the things. So be aware. They didn't know that little kid was hearing them, and his heart pierced after hearing this. His caretaker came inside with food tray and tried to feed him food, but he denied. Caretaker, listen, T. I'm not your mom who will bear your tantrums. Eat your food. I have so many works to do rather than seeing your pathetic face. Pressed T's cheeks and showed the food in his mouth. T spat on her.
Titi doesn't want to eat. Can't you understand?
Caretaker, mad. You have this much courage? Pushed T on the bed. You bloody burden! Because of your this behavior, your mom left you. Who wants to have a child like you? T clenched his tiny fist and looked at caretaker with teary eyes. He didn't know how to take out his emotions, so he started throwing the things on her while shouting. Whatever comes in his hands, he threw. Everyone tried to stop him, but he didn't listen to anyone. Yungi ran to him, but T threw the glass of water on him too. He was crying hard while shouting. He couldn't breathe properly. Yungi immediately called his doctor, Jin, and he gave him injection. Jin, Yungi, you need to admit T in hospital. His anger issue is increasing. Yungi, I told you thousands of times that my son will never go in any hospital. Treat him at home. Jin, why aren't you understanding, Yungi? T isn't a normal child. Yungi grabbed Jin's collar and pinned him on the wall. My son is completely normal. He has anger issue because I have an extreme level. Don't you dare to say this again. Jin, by your this behavior, truth can't be changed. He isn't normal, he is special and needs special treatment. Here at home, he can't be recovered. He is only 4 but already started throwing the things. He can't walk, can't move from his place. Do you think the crowd you gather around him treat him well? No, they don't. In front of you, they don't say anything, but at alone, they curse him. Yungi, who dare to curse my son? Tell me their name. They don't deserve to live. Jin pushed Yungi. Whom will you kill? I am telling you by my personal experience. It's rare any caretaker treat child well. And what's the problem in admitting in hospital? There is trained nurse will take care of him. Yungi, no, my son will never go to hospital. He is perfectly fine. Jin, then bring a mom for him who treats him well and gives him love which he deserves. Yungi, he doesn't need any mom. I'm enough for him. I'm giving him love. Jin, he doesn't need to admit in hospital, doesn't need mom. You think you are protecting him? No, you are making his condition worse. He needs a mom's love and care, not yours. You can't give him the warmth which he wants. But who cares? I'm banging the head on the wall. Do whatever you want. Spoil him. I won't say anything. Place the medicines on the center table. These are his medicines. If you think he needs, then give him. Jin angrily left from there, and Yungi came to T's room where he saw him sleeping. He lay down beside him and pulled T on his chest. Yungi, no, my son doesn't need any mom. I'm enough for him. I will take care of you, Titi. You are normal. You don't have any disability. Don't listen to anyone. You are perfect, baby. Dada is here with you. T mumbled in sleep. Why isn't Titi like others? Why does everyone has mama but not Titi? Titi also wants mama. Everyone is so bad. Dada, will you bring mama for Titi? He was mostly calm and silent child, but when he heard people showing him sympathy and taunting, he couldn't control over his emotions and he started shouting and throwing the things. His emotions hadn't developed yet because he lived with strangers who never cared about him. They left him alone in his room like a prisoner. Whenever Jin and Yungi took him out, he saw other kids with their moms and playing, but he neither did he have mom, nor did he walk. He was sad but never said anything to Yungi. First time in sleep, he expressed his desire to have a mom like others. The fearless mafia king didn't have any answer of his son's questions. He was completely shattered by hearing his son's painful sobbing and broken voice. Yungi wiped his tears. If my TT wants mom, then he will definitely get for that. If I have to pay any cost, I'm ready to pay. Took out his mobile and called Jin. I want mom for TT. I'm ready to pay any amount. But he or she should be loyal and trustworthy. I don't want a life partner for myself. I just want a mom who takes care of my TT and makes him happy. Jin, do you think finding a loyal and trustworthy person is an easy task? It's like searching a needle from the piles of dry grass. Yungi, I don't care. I want it. pay money, show power, do everything what is necessary, but bring me a loyal person. Cut the call. Here, Yoongi was searching a person who could become his son's mom, and there a stepmom was bursting on his stepson because he gave his husband divorce and came back with his son. Stepmom, don't know what was written in my fate. By great difficulty, I married you, but you gave him divorce. What was the need to give him divorce? Judge asked you one last time that you wanted or not. Even your husband apologized too, but still you gave him divorce. Before taking this much big step, you didn't think about your son. Don't be silent, Jimin. You are irritating me. Jimin, after thinking about Cookie, I made this decision. Stepmom, but why? He only slapped you. It's normal. You shouldn't make big fuss about it. He apologized to you. It happened with every couple. You should have endured it. Jimin, this isn't normal. He didn't only slap me, he abused me in front of my Cookie. What will he learn from this? Today he slapped me, tomorrow he will burn me alive. Why would I bear his torture? I am not his slave. Just a sorry can't fix anything. I can't give my son abusive father and toxic environment. Stepmom clapped. Wow, if you have this much high dignity, then why did you crawl here? Do you think your father a multi-billionaire? I can't bear your burden. Jimin, don't worry, I won't stay here for more time. I'm searching a job. I will soon leave from here with Cookie. Left. Stepmom, I'm hearing this from past 3 months. No, I can't bear this burden more. Took out his mobile and called someone. I have a boy to sell with his 3-year-old son. Search a party who is interested in him fast. I'm ready to sell him in less amount too. I just want to free from his burden. With that, the fate played crucial roles and stood two broken men in front of each other who didn't believe in love and marriage anymore. Jimin was pushed in dark room along with his son. Without his consent, he was sold to a ruthless mafia king whom he didn't even know. Cook, while cleansing to Jimin,
Mama, why does those bad uncles bring us here? Here is so dark. Cookie couldn't see anything.
Jimin, while hugging him, don't be scared, Cookie. Mama is here. Cook screamed,
Mama!
dragged out by a shadow. Jimin, Cookie! Yoongi, while sitting on the chair, don't worry, he is safe. Come here. Lights turned on the center. Jimin went to him. Who are you? Why did you kidnap us? We have nothing to give you. Let us go. Yoongi, I didn't kidnap you. I brought you by your stepmom. He sold you two to me. Jimin, shocked. What? No, she can't do this. Yoongi threw the paper on the table. See, now you are mine. Jimin, check the paper. Listen, it happened without my consent. I will return you all the money. Just let me go. Yoongi, it's too late now. Throw on the paper on the table. Sign it. Jimin, what's this? Yoongi, marriage contract. Jimin, I can't marry you. I hate relationship. Maybe she didn't tell you about me and my past, but I cut off. Yoongi, I also hate relationship. I don't care about you and your past. I just want a loyal and trustworthy person who can treat my son as mom. He wants mom and I will give you to him. It will be just simple contract. You will be just my son's caretaker. In return, I will give your son a good life. Jimin, how do I believe you? Yoongi, do you think you have any other option rather than accepting my offer? You are already my property, but still I am showing respect to you. Isn't it enough to believe on me? Jimin didn't have any other option rather than trusting him. He signed the contract papers and came to Yoongi's mansion with Cookie. Yoongi was talking with Jin. Cookie was touring the mansion with maid, and Jimin came to T's room. Jimin, oh, so you are T. Hello T, I am your T. Saw Jimin and panicked.
No, don't come near Titi.
Jimin, baby, calm down. I won't hurt you. T picked the tray of food and threw on Jimin.
Go from here. Titi doesn't want you.
Jimin, Tray hit on his forehead and a little bit blood come out. Titi snatched the bell from his hand which he was ready to throw. T.
Leave Titi.
Jimin hugged him tightly. Relax. Breathe, baby. No one is here to hurt you. Patted his back. Calm down. Broke the hug. I won't hurt you. T saw blood. Blood. About to touch Jimin's forehead. Cook ran there after hearing this shout.
Mama.
Saw blood and pushed T.
You dare to hurt Cookie's Mama. Cookie won't leave you.
Jimin, Cookie, stop threatening him. Pulled T in his embrace. Cook,
Mama, don't come in between. Cookie will see him,
said by showing his tiny fist. Jimin, Cookie, behave yourself. Is this the way to talk? Say sorry to him. Cook,
why would Cookie say sorry? He hurt Cookie's Mama.
Jimin, certainly. Cookie.
Cook, Cookie isn't sorry, but Mama is saying so. Cookie is saying sorry. But don't you dare to hurt Cookie's Mama.
T clings to Jimin. Jimin, are you saying sorry or threatening him? Go and tell maid to bring T's food. Stop glaring him. Go. Cook while glaring at T.
Oti, Cookie is going.
Left. Jimin while patting T's back. He left. Don't scare of him. T clenched Jimin's tightly.
He is so scaly.
Maid brought T's food and Jimin fed him his food. Cook kept glaring T and T was glancing to Jimin. Jimin, very good. You finished your food well. You are such a good boy. Stepped down, but T grabbed his sleeve. T,
please don't go. Titi, surely.
Jimin, I'm not going anywhere. I was just going to bring your medicine. Again sat on the bed. See, I'm here. Jin came inside. Titi, have you eaten your food, son? Jimin, yeah, he just finished. Can you give me his medicine? Jin, of course I will. Wait. Looked at Jimin's forehead. What happened to your forehead? Looked at T. T. T put his head in Jimin's chest. Jimin, it's nothing. Just give me bandage. Yoongi bandaged Jimin's forehead. It will be fine. Looked at T. Titi, you want mama? He is your mama. He will stay with you. Happy now? T smiled.
Really?
Looked at Cook's glare and again hiding Jimin's chest. Cook tucked Yoongi's pants.
Hey you, listen.
Yoongi went to Cook's level. Cook.
What's your name?
Yoongi. Min Yoongi. Cook.
Min Yoongi. If your son dare to hurt Cookie's mama, Cookie will beat him and you too.
Showed him his tiny fist. Yoongi looked at him, narrowed eyebrows. Are you threatening me? Cook.
No, only reminding Min Yoongi that Cookie is very dangerous. Now show Cookie and Mama's room.
Yoongi got shocked to hear a little 3-year-old boy is threatening. He went to show Cookie his room. Cookie left with Yoongi. Jin also left for his home. Jimin. Titi, now you should sleep. T tucked Jimin's sleeve.
Can Titi call you Mama?
Jimin. Of course Titi can.
T. Mama, can you sleep with Titi?
Jimin. Here? T.
Here.
Jimin. This bed is small for 3 people. Cookie will sleep with me too. T sad pout.
Oh, T.
Jimin. Don't be sad, baby. Mama can't sleep with Titi, but Titi can sleep with Mama in Mama's room. T shiny sparkling eyes.
Really?
Jimin. Really? Now let's go. T.
Titi can't walk. Mama has to carry Titi.
Jimin. No problem. Mama will carry Titi. Jimin carried T in his arms and went to his room where Cookie was already jumping on the bed. He met Yoongi in the corridor. Yoongi, where are you taking my son? Jimin. Not to throw him. Yoongi, you better reply me properly. Jimin, you better ask question properly. Yoongi, don't you dare to hurt my son. Jimin, I'm not mafia like you. If your interrogation has over, so can I go to my room? I don't know about you, but I'm really so tired. Left. Yoongi, while looking at Jimin, he isn't this much innocent like Jin Hyang told me. He's so straightforward. I have to keep my eyes on him. His son is already threatening me. Jimin came to his room and slept with T-Cook. He laid down in middle and let both T-Cook to hug him. At midnight, Yoongi came to check T and found him sleeping on Jimin's chest. Jimin's hands were on both T-Cook's head. Time skipped after few days. Few days passed. T was feeling safe around Jimin. He never taunted him and scolded for doing mistakes. He calmly listened to him, but he was still scared of Cookie because he always scared him with his big doe eyes. Yoongi admitted Cookie in school, and today was his first day of school. Jimin was getting him ready for school. He was sitting on the bed and looking at Cookie. He was a little upset because he also wanted to go to school but couldn't do. Jimin, while getting him ready, Cookie, don't do any mischief, don't bother anyone, and don't you dare to fight. I don't want to listen anyone's complaint. Cook,
Cookie can't promise anything to Mama. If anyone bothers Cookie, Cookie will bother him too.
Jimin, hang his ID card in his neck. You are going to school. Behave like a good boy. Greet your teacher well. Make friends.
Cook, if anyone doesn't want to do friendship with Cookie, Can Cookie punch them?
Jimin widened his eyes. No, you are going there for studying, not to throw your hands and legs. Cook laughed.
Cookie knew this. Cookie was only teasing Mama. Cookie will make so many friends. But when Cookie will return, Mama will feed Cookie Cookie's favorite food.
Jimin, done. Mama will prepare Cookie's favorite food. Yoongi came there while wearing his watch. Cookie, are you ready?
Cook. Yes, Cookie is setting in Yoongi.
Jumped from the bed. Jimin, Cookie, stop jumping. Hang your bag. Yoongi, give me his bag. I will pick him from his school too. Jimin, okay, and tell his teacher to keep her eyes on him. Yoongi, don't worry, nobody will disturb him. Jimin, no, you didn't understand. I'm not worried for him. I'm worried for other students because he will definitely bully them. Yoongi, he isn't this much bad. Jimin, you still didn't know him. Wait, let me wear him his shoes. Yoongi, I will make him wear. Cook went to tea.
Cookie is going to school, but don't you dare to hurt Cookie's Mama. Otherwise, Cookie will beat you after coming back from the school.
Tea gulped hard.
Why would Titi hurt Mama?
Jimin pulled Cookie's ear. Stop threatening him. Cook.
Ah!
Yoongi removed Jimin's hand. You always pull his ear. He will become an elephant soon. Bye bye, Titi. Tea.
Bye, Tata. Bye, Cookie.
Jimin, be a good boy. Yoongi left with Cookie and Jimin turned to Tea. Titi, now Mama is free. Let me give you bathi bathi. Jimin took Tea in washroom and started giving him bath. He noticed Tea was silent. He wasn't speaking. He asked Jimin, Titi, what happened? Why are you silent? Tea,
Mama.
Jimin, Mama is listening. What happened? Tell to Mama. Tea,
What is school?
Jimin, school? School is very beautiful place where you study and make new friends. You will learn so many things. You will create memories.
Tea, Titi can never go to school. Titi can never make friends and learn. Titi will always stay at home.
Said with sad pouty face. Jimin cupped Tea's face. No, very soon Titi will also go to school like Cookie.
Tea, but how? Titi's legs don't support Titi.
Jimin, we will try. And what happened with Titi? Can't go to school? Mama will teach Titi at home. Splashed water on his face. Now show me your boxy smile. Tea splashed his boxy smile. Time skipped in the afternoon. Jimin was preparing food and Tea was sitting on the counter and helping Jimin. Jimin was teaching him counting. Tea while counting the containers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Jimin, you forget 5, Titi. After 4, 5 comes, not 6. Tea made a face.
Oh, Titi will again count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Jimin clapped. Wow, Titi, you learned so quickly. Tea smiled brightly. Tea,
Thank you, Mama.
Jimin, now cut this mango too. Mama already half cut it. Now cut it all the pieces. gave him a small plastic knife. Till then, Mama will prepare soup. Tea happily took the plastic knife.
Oti!
Jungi came to kitchen while searching Jimin and found Titi was sitting on the counter and cutting mango while counting. Jimin was taking out something from the fridge. He pinned Jimin on the fridge and kissed him between his hands. Jimin looked at Jungi. What's this nonsense, Jungi, you are making my son work in kitchen. Don't you know he isn't well and Hank said him to rest? Jimin, for your kind information, Titi isn't sick and it's good for him to working and moving his body rather than laying on bed. Jungi, my son won't do anything. Jimin, but my son does. Did you come here to say this? Jungi, no. Placed 2 bottles of banana milk on his palm. I came here to give you this. Jimin, banana milk? Who say you to bring this? I stopped Cookie's banana milk. Till then he learned how to talk politely. Jungi, no need for this. My son will get everything. He is good. Don't try to change him. Jimin pushed him. Yeah, why not? By the way, I tell you to bring herbal oil. You haven't brought that, said while stirring soup. Jungi, I already gave the order. It will come tomorrow. T looked at Jungi.
Dada, see, Titi's cutting mango. You know this mango is yellow color and Titi's t-shirt is also yellow.
Jungi ate up one piece of mango. Right. But you don't need to do this. T.
Titi is helping Mama.
Jungi, neither do you need to work nor do your mama. Here are so many maids to do work. Fed T a bite of mango. Jimin, no need to tell us what should I do or not. Jungi, I do because I am not paying the maids for gossiping. Pressed Jimin's cheeks and pushed a piece of mango in his mouth. I am going now. Jungi left and Jimin glared at Jungi while munching mango. Time skipped up to few days. Jungi was working in his office room and talking with someone on call. Cookie went inside without knocking the door and climbed on Jungi's lap and sat there quietly. Jungi cut the call after watching his angry pout. Jungi, I will call you later. Send me details. Cut the call. What happened to you? Cook.
Cookie is so angry, Jungi.
Jungi, I can see that, but why are you angry? Cook.
Cookie is so fed up by eating grass. Cookie completed Cookie's all the homework like a good boy and said to Titi's Mama.
Jungi, Titi's mama? It means Jimin again scold you. Cook.
Jungi, will you listen to Cookie or not? Cookie is already so frustrated.
Jungi, yeah, I'm listening. Tell me, what did Titi's mama do now? Did he again lock the fridge or hide Cookie's nana milk? Cook.
This time Titi's Mama crosses all the lines.
Jungi, oh, okay, but what did he do? Cook.
Cookie went to Titi's Mama and politely said, you know, Cookie politely said that Cookie wants to eat something tasty, not grass and soup. But you know what Titi's Mama did?
Jungi, what?
Cook. Titi's mama directly denied on Cookie's fish. Titi's mama said he won't cook anything. Cookie has to eat grass and soup.
Yoongi, oh, then tell to any maid. She will prepare food for you. What's the problem?
Cook. Cookie also thought this and went to search maid Nona. But Titi's mama is very cunning. He gave all the staff on holiday. Now, how will Cookie eat tasty food?
Yoongi, that's true. Jimin became cunning. But Cookie shouldn't worry. I will prepare super tasty food for you. Cook looked at Yoongi.
Min Yoongi knows cooking.
Yoongi, of course I know. I am much better cook than your mama. Come, today I will teach you cooking too. Tell me, what do you want to eat? Cook.
Anything but something tasty.
Yoongi, then white sauce pasta with garlic bread. Now follow me. Yoongi came to kitchen in full attitude and Cookie followed him. Jimin heard the noise from kitchen and understood Yoongi and Cookie were there because they talk less but vessels sound more, but didn't bother to check them. He was playing video game with tea in the living room. Yoongi, Cookie, come. Today I will teach you how to make super tasty white sauce pasta. Wore his apron. Cook tucked Yoongi's pants.
Min Yoongi, where is Cookie's apron?
Yoongi, oh yeah, you need an apron too. Opened the drawer and found Tea's apron. Here is your apron. Made him wear. Cookie, are you ready? Cook dragged a stool and climbed on it.
Yes, Cookie is ready.
Yoongi, so for white sauce pasta and garlic bread, we need butter, flour, pasta, milk, veggies, cheese, onion, salt, pepper, oregano, garlic. Cook.
Min Yoongi forgets the most important thing.
Yoongi, no chance. We only need these ingredients. Cook.
Min Yoongi, we need pan first. Without pan, how would you make tasty white sauce pasta?
Yoongi, you are actually right. Now give me pan and other ingredients. Cook.
I don't know where are they. I never come in kitchen before.
Yoongi, I also don't know. Go to your mama and ask. Cook
Ote.
ran to Jimin and quickly came back.
Mama said you both are blind. Can't you open your eyes and see? In big cabinet all the vessels.
Slide the door of big cabinet.
See, here it is.
Yoongi, now milk. Cook ran to Jimin and came back.
Mama said milk is in fridge.
Yoongi opened the fridge. Got it. Yoongi was standing at his place and didn't bother to move his hand. All the time, Cookie ran to Jimin for ingredients and told to Yoongi. Yoongi, what happened? Cook.
Mama said to not boil his blood, otherwise Mama will beat poor Cookie and Min Yoongi from room.
Yoongi gulped hard. Oh, okay. By the way, now we don't need your mama. We got all the ingredients except lighter. Cook.
Mama said lighter is beside the gas stove, but if Min Yoongi open his eyes and bother to move his delicate fingers, then he would get it.
Yoongi picked the lighter. Leave it, Cookie. Made Cookie sit on the counter. Now you just see how quickly I will prepare super tasty food. Started chopping onion and veggies. Cook pick the half-cut green bell pepper.
Minyungi, see, this dangerous veggies try to scare Cookie.
Yungi, really? Give me, I will chop it properly. Yungi prepared the white sauce pasta with garlic bread while talking with Cookie. They were laughing, roasting the veggies, comparing them from their family. Cookie grated whole block of cheese and Yungi added it in pasta. Cook.
It looks and it smells so yummy. Minyungi, taste Cookie first.
Yungi, while serving, no, first let your mama taste. Jimin came there while carrying tea in his arms. Oh, so finally your special dish is ready. Made tea sit on the counter. Yungi put the dish in front of Jimin. Yes, a super tasty white sauce pasta with garlic bread made by Chef Min Yungi. Cookie elbowed him. Yeah, and assistant chef Cookie. Taste it. Jimin, it looks edible. Yungi, eat it so that your taste buds realize what is tasty food. Jimin, yeah, why not? Blew and fed tea first, then himself. Cook looked at tea and Jimin.
How's it?
Tea.
It's so tasty. Dada, Cookie, you did a good job.
Yungi looked at Jimin. Will you tell anything or only eat? Jimin looked at Yungi. It's actually not bad. I didn't expect you can cook too. Yungi wiped the cheese string from Jimin's lips and licked it. You still don't know my power. Jimin, I want to explore more. So now onwards you will cook dinner. Yungi, as your wish, but I need assistant. Cook patted Yungi's shoulder.
Minyungi, Cookie's here.
Yungi fed Cookie. I have my assistant. How's it? Cook
It's so tasty. Minyungi
patted Yungi's shoulder.
Well done, Minyungi.
Jimin fed Yungi. It's really so tasty. Tea patted Jimin's shoulder.
Mama, see there?
Pointed his tiny baby finger to kitchen sink. Jimin eyes widened to see this much dirty utensils. Clean my kitchen, otherwise no entry in bedroom and you two will sleep on the couch. Tea.
Mama, they only prepare one dish and spread whole kitchen. But we prepare so many dishes but never spread the kitchen.
Cook.
It's our first time na. Next time we won't spread the kitchen. Right, Minyungi?
Yungi. Absolutely right, Min Yungi. They all happily had their dinner while feeding each other and taunting. Yunmin took care of each other's children more than their own. They didn't know when and how they started behaving like couple while parenting. They started flirting, sharing bed with their both the children and comfortable with each other's touch. Tea Cook also became best friend. Cook always shared school things to Tea. Jimin brought tea in their room and Jungkook were busy in cleaning the kitchen. Jimin, while massaging Tea's legs with his special herbal oil. Titi, try to move your leg. Tea, without trying.
Titi can't do, Mama. Titi's legs don't support Titi. Mama knows na. One time Titi tried and Titi fell.
Jimin, Titi, at least try. Maybe now you can move them. Tea,
No, na. Titi will again fall.
Jimin, but without trying, how would you know? Tea, stubbornly.
No, Titi won't try. Titi doesn't wanna fail again. And when Titi has Mama, then why would Titi try? Mama will take Titi wherever Titi wanna go.
Jungi came there with Cookie. What's happening here? Jimin. Nothing. Cook.
Mama, Cookie and Minjungi cleaned whole kitchen.
Jimin. Good. Now come and sleep. Tomorrow you have to go to school. Cook jumped on the bed and slid tea to Jungi's side.
Today's Cookie's turn to sleep with Mama.
Tea.
Okay, Titi will sleep with Dada.
Time skipped after a week. A week passed. Jimin talked with Jin about Tea's fear and comfort zone. They both made a plan and included Cookie too. Jimin left Tea Cook in living room alone, saying he was going outside and returned soon. Both Tea Cook were sitting on the floor and watching cartoon while eating popcorn. All the servants were on holiday. There was no one in the house except Tea Cook. They were happily giggling, but soon saw big fire flames. Tea.
Cookie, see, there is a fire. Cookie is so scared.
Clings to Cook. Cook.
Titi, don't worry. Cookie will save Titi. Cookie is so strong.
Tea. Scared.
Cookie, fire is coming.
Cook grabbed Tea's leg and started dragging him towards the door. But soon Cookie fell on the floor and passed out near the door. Door was opened, but only closed, not locked. Tea started panicking, seeing Cook's unconscious figure. Tea patted Cookie's cheeks while crying.
Cookie, open your eyes. What happened to you? This isn't the time of sleepy. Wakey now. Cookie.
Shook him.
See, fire is coming. Cookie.
It wasn't real fire, it was fake electric fire flame just to scare Tea. Cookie didn't pass out, he was just acting to pass out. Jin and Jimin were hiding near the main door and watching them through big glass window. Yoongi came back home early and saw Tea was crying around fire flame through glass window. He got panicked and about to enter inside the house, but Jimin grabbed his hand and pulled him to himself. Jimin.
No.
Yoongi panicked. Jimin, you are here. Do you know Tea is stuck in between fire flames? I have to save him. Jimin. Yeah, I know that. You don't need to go anywhere because it cut off. Yoongi. What do you mean by this? How can you even think to stop me? You want me to stay here and enjoy my son's burning? Jimin. I didn't mean listen to me. Cut off. Yoongi. There is nothing left to hear. I did the biggest mistake to leave my son with you. Don't forget, you are nothing, just a caretaker of my son. Don't you dare to hurt him. Jimin looked at Yoongi. I know my limits. You don't need to remind me again and again. Angrily left. Yoongi. Titi, Dada is coming, baby. About to open the door. Jin grabbed his hand and pulled him back. Yoongi, what are you doing? Yoongi. Yang, you are here. You know Tea is inside. Jin. Yeah, I know everything. It's a shock therapy. Me and Jimin discussed about it. This is fake fire flame. Cookie is there too. See? Showed him through big glass window. Cookie is just acting like pass out so that Titi moves his legs and at least try to crawl. Titi is scared to move his legs. He thought he would fall again. And he knew Jimin is with him to carry. He didn't want to try. We planned it to make Titi realize his strength. Cookie also knew this. Here is remote. By it, I am controlling the fire flame. Look there. Showed Tea.
Cookie, you shouldn't worry. Titi will save you. Cookie always protects Titi. Now Titi will protect Cookie.
He grabbed Cookie's ankle and started dragging him by sliding. But when he saw fire flame increased and coming to them, didn't know how he started crawling and dragging Cookie and opened the door and found Yungi and Jin there.
Tea. Dada! Ginny! See? Something happened to Cookie. Cookie isn't wakey. Big fire is inside.
Said with teary eyes. Yungi, shocked to see T crawling. Titi, you crawled. Your legs moved. T, shocked and looked at his legs.
Titi's legs supported Titi.
Jin looked at Yungi. See the result? Sometimes you have to push your loved ones in danger so that they can come out from their comfort zone and fight with their fear. Jimin was trying to tell you, but you didn't listen him. Sometimes you talk too much. You have no control over your tongue and anger. Don't just stand here. Go and fix what you break before it's too late. Picked Cookie in his arms and went inside. T followed them by crawling. Yungi came to Jimin, who was sitting while digging his legs in pool water while closing his eyes. Yungi, can I sit here? Jimin, while closing his eyes. It's your house. You can sit anywhere. You don't need to ask my permission. Especially not from me, who is just a caretaker of your son. Yungi, listen. Jimin stood up and about to leave, but Yungi grabbed his hand and again made him sit and himself sit beside him. Water is so cold. How can you sit here? Jimin didn't say anything. You can speak. There is no text on speaking. Jimin, I don't want to cross my limits. I am just a caretaker of your son, said coldly. Yungi, no, you aren't just a caretaker of my son. You are mama of our children, my husband. I saw a teen fire and panicked. Jimin looked at Yungi. So, if you will panic or angry, you got the license to say anything to me? Do you think I'm an object who will only listen to you? T is my son too. He isn't only yours. I love him equal to you. I also can't see him in pain. Maybe you forget, but there was my son Cookie too. I just try to remove T's fear. He can walk. His muscles started responding, but he was scared to move them. He needs any type of shock to use his legs. You are a mafia king. Still didn't know. In danger, our senses active more. For saving us and our loved ones' life, we are ready to do anything. Who made you mafia king? If you don't know in danger, we find out our strength. I signed a marriage contract with you, not slavery. You can't talk with me like that. Do you get it? I took divorce from my first husband just because he didn't respect me. You are doing the same by not trusting me. Why do you think I will hurt Titi? And how can you think even like this? Yungi, your anger is right, Jimin, but I'm scared to lose Titi. I almost lost Titi once. My ex-wife, who is now superstar actress, in her struggling days when she came to Seoul from a small town, She met with me in a party. She knew I was the only one who could help her to get what she wanted because I had so many contracts. She used me for her benefit. I thought she loved me. She only loved fame and spotlights. We got married, but she requested to hide it for her career. She accidentally got pregnant. She himself didn't know until one day she passed out and doctor checked her. I was so happy. I took care of her and waited the day to meet my son, but she didn't want this child, so she secretly took abortion pills, which affected TT. TT didn't die, but some part of his body didn't develop like normal child. Doctor informed us that TT could be disabled. She got the chance to abort him. We had huge arguments over it, but she didn't listen. She went to abort him, but nurse informed me. Yoongi, Suyun, are you mad? What are you doing here? Haven't we decided that we will keep this baby? Shoyun, no, I don't want to be mom of disabled child. I can't spoil my whole life because of this disabled child. It's just a burden. Yoongi grabbed Shoyun's hands. Shoyun, what are you saying? It's the symbol of our love. How can you even think to kill it? Shoyun yanked his hand. Stop your melodrama, Yoongi. You should be an actor, not a mafia king. You want to know the truth? Then listen. I never loved you. I only used you to get contracts. Just look at you. Do you think you deserve a beauty like me? Come out from your delulu world, Yoongi. Neither did I want you, nor did this child. I am the mother of this child, and it's my right to decide whether I want to keep it or not. Yoongi shattered and fell on his knees. Shuyun, just give me this child. I will give you divorce and give you the role in movies. Nobody will ever find out about our marriage and child. It will always secret. Just give me this child. After this, I will never show you my face again. You will free. Shoyun thinks hard. Really? Yoongi, really. I just want my child. Shiyun, okay, but don't forget your promise. Jimin, shocked. How can she do this? First, because of her reckless behavior, T became disabled. She still had courage to say this. Why didn't you show your mafia power? If you could make her career, then you could destroy it too. Yoongi sadly chuckled. Yeah, but by this I couldn't get my wife and my son's mom. When she had no attachment with me and TT, why would I stop her? She already tried to harm TT once. I didn't want TT to get this type of toxic mom. That's why I let her go. She is happy in his life. She is happy in her life, and I am happy in my life with TT. Jimin, you shouldn't let her go like this, Yoongi. Because of her selfishness, TT had to suffer a lot. He had to go through so many painful treatment. He had to listen people's taunt. No, you can't forgive her like this. Yoongi, who said I forgive her? If she didn't show her real side and leave, how would I get real and perfect mama of my TT? Cup Jimin's face. She got fame and I got love, loyalty, and one more child who is exactly like me. Jimin pushed Yoongi in cold water. But I still angry from you. How dare you to shout at me and doubt on my intentions? Yoongi grabbed Jimin's hand and pulled him in pool too. I got scared to see TT in fire flame, and it was your fault too. Jimin, yeah, it was my fault. I should have slapped you. Showed him his palm. Yoongi turned his face to the side. I would love to get it, but would your tiny baby hands have this much strength? Cut off by hard slap. Yoongi, shocked, and looked at him. You really slapped me? Jimin, casually. But it didn't hurt you, right? After all, I have a small baby hands. Yoongi grabbed Jimin's hand and pinned them behind his back. I underestimate the strength of your tiny baby hands. It hurts. Jimin, good for you. Yoongi, are you still mad? Jimin, shouldn't I? Yoongi, I apologized and told you the reason behind my sudden bust out. Jimin, so? Yoongi, so I deserve concession? Jimin, no, you don't. Yoongi, don't forget you slapped me. It's a domestic violence. I can sue you. Jimin, fine. We will meet in court then. Yoongi, isn't there any way to settle here? Jimin, no chance. Yoongi, fine. You didn't leave any other option for me. Jimin looked at Yoongi with frowned eyebrows. What do you mean? Yoongi, sorry. He crashed his lips with Jimin. Jimin was shaking his head. Yoongi pulled him in tight hug and bit his lower. Jimin opened his mouth and he immediately slipped his inside to taste every inches of his. There were fighting in dominance. Yoongi carried Jimin and Jimin locked his hands and legs around Yoongi's neck and hips, and they turned intense. They weren't ready to stop. Yoongi broke to take breath and attached their foreheads. Yoongi, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I was just concerned for T as he couldn't walk. Seeing him in danger, I lost my senses. Jimin, I know. I can understand. I also have sons. But be careful. You can't talk with me like this. Yoongi, I will try to control my anger. Again attached their lips. Cook ran to them.
Mama! Min Yoongi!
Yoongi broke the hug and made Jimin stand. Yeah. Cook.
Mama! Min Yoongi! See? Titi's crawling!
T happily crawled near pool.
Mama! Tata! Titi can crawl!
Yunmin swam to them. Yes, baby, come here. Both Yunmin spread their arms and T looked both of them and happily went to Jimin. Jimin carried him in his arms in the pool. T.
Mama!
Jimin, yes, baby, very soon you will walk too. Yoongi, Titi, I'm your dada. Cook jumped on Yoongi.
Min Yoongi!
Yoongi caught Cookie in his arms. What, Min Yoongi? Call me dada. I'm your dada now. Cook,
no, Min Yoongi is only Min Yoongi.
They all started laughing in pool. Just a small perfect family which was once broken apart. Jin was looking at them from far and smiled to see them happy together, not for their children but for themselves too. Sometimes life doesn't give us the family we dream of, but love has a way of finding us in unexpected places. Two broken souls decided to heal together. It starts from the contract to fulfill each other's children's needs, but turned out in unbreakable family bond. Sometimes family is not the one we are born into, but the one we choose and nurture with love and care. A child doesn't need perfection, they need acceptance, patience, and encouragement. Trust is not built in ease but in trials where hearts are tested, and even the coldest souls can heal when love touches them in the purest form. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all liked it. It was a requested story for one shot. I hope I didn't disappoint you. Every child deserves parents, but not every parent deserves a child. Mom has been given the status of God, but every mom like God? No, some are just greedy souls who only thinks about themselves. World has progressed a lot, but some parts of society still can't accept divorcee. One side we talk about fight for our rights and empowerment, but other side we treat divorcees and widows like burden. Couples are the reason of children, but sometimes children become the reason of couples. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.